From the beginning of the Qur'an to the iron verse in the central surah, there are 5,100 verses, which also hint at the melting and boiling points of iron. There are exactly 1538 verses. If we start digging towards the center of the earth from here, we will encounter a large solid sphere after 5,100 kilometers. This sphere is composed of 90% iron. Just as there is iron at the center of the earth, the central surah of the Qur'an is related to iron. Thus, from 1 to 114, the exact middle surah is the 57th surah. The name of this surah is Hadid. In Arabic, Hadid means iron. In the surah Hadid, there is only one verse that talks about iron. From the beginning of the Qur'an to this verse, there are 5,100 verses. Similarly, from the earth's surface to the iron sphere at its center, there are 5,100 kilometers, just as there are 5,100 verses from the beginning of the Qur'an to the iron verse in the central surah. Now, let's continue with one up and one down. The atomic number of the iron element is 26. It has 26 protons and 26 electrons. From the beginning of the Surah Hadid to the 5th month of this year, that is, up to the only verse in the Surah Hadid that contains the word iron, the word Allah appears exactly 26 times. This corresponds to the atomic number of the iron element. If we pay a little more attention to this verse, we can see that there is also a hint at the atomic mass of the iron element. The globally recognized symbol for the iron element is Federferumde, can be expressed in Arabic with the letter Fa. From the beginning of the Surah Hadid to the 5th month of this year, that is, up to the only verse in the Surah Hadid that talks about iron, the letter Fa appears exactly 56 times. The atomic mass of the iron element is exactly 56. In the Quran, iron ore is mentioned in 5 places. Out of the 28 letters in Arabic, only 26 are used in these 5 verses. 2 of them have been deliberately omitted. The fact that only 26 out of the 28 Arabic letters are used in the verses discussing the iron element, which has an atomic number of 26, is a subtle point, a delicacy. In the Quran, there are also indications of the melting and boiling points of iron. For instance, the first verse where the word iron appears is in Surah Al-Isra, verse 50. The verse that talks about the softening of iron is Surah Saba, verse 10. There are exactly 1,538 verses between these 2 verses. Between the verse where iron is first mentioned and the verse discussing the softening of iron, there are 1,538 verses. So, what is the melting point of iron? Exactly 1538, not one more, not one less. And what stage comes after the melting stage? Naturally, the boiling stage. If we pay a little more attention to this verse, from here, we can see a hint towards the boiling point of iron. In the 10th verse of Surah Saba, the word softening is expressed by the word alin. From the position of this word to the end of the surah, there are 261 letters. So, what is the boiling point of iron? Exactly 261, not one more, not one less.